YouTube.
This is not a lie drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Oh, man. Gang, gang, yeah.
Man, what is good with y'all boys? So we have another video for you guys this week, and today we're going to be doing a day in the life of an aspiring successful man in Miami, Florida. So basically I'm just going to take you guys along with me for like my entire day and kind of show you guys what I get into for the whole day. Just to kind of give you an idea of like what it looks like as somebody chasing success. Not chasing success, but attracting success here in Miami. So as you can see, 7 a.m., wake up, about to make some breakfast now. I'll show you that to you guys. We're gonna hang out probably until around 9:30, but trying to teach myself how to trade stocks, S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So we'll probably sit at 9:30 and watch market open. Not actually trading, but just getting an idea of like how the market moves, just so I can give myself reps in the market and I can have a better idea of what the market wants to do. So hopefully I can turn profitable in a shorter period of time, but I know how big of a task that is, so I'm not rushing anything. But like I said, 7 o'clock or a little after 7 o'clock now. Let's make some breakfast and yeah. Just finished our breakfast, as you guys can see. I'll show that to you. We got 2 pieces of ham, 3 pieces of bacon, a bagel, and a protein yogurt with granola. So, like I said, I am trying to bulk. So we are hitting like 4 meals a day. So I'll show you every meal that I eat for the day. I'm bulking again, so I'm not really concerned about keeping calories low or being in a deficit or anything like that. So I'm really not paying attention to what I'm eating, to be totally honest. Like I'm just eating like a lot all the time. Anyways, it definitely has worked. I'll show you guys the scale later, because when I first got here, I think it was like 163, 164, something like that. But now I'm sitting at like almost 170, a little above 170, like right, like on the cusp, 169 midday, but like 172 in the morning. So yeah, gonna keep doing this because clearly something's working. But yeah. I'm gonna eat this breakfast and then I'll show you what we get into next. So like I said, I am trying to become a profitable day trader. So usually while I eat, I'll watch trade recaps. The purpose of that is to see the market moving through somebody else's eyes to try and see what they see. So hopefully I can replicate the same type of setups on my charts. It's just like overall like market recognition, like, oh, I've seen that before. Like, oh, this might happen after this happens, type of thing. And just trying to like get myself more familiar. So like I said, we're gonna eat this breakfast, watch a trade recap video, and then probably hang out, do some education before market opens, then wait till market opens and watch market open, and then we'll head down to the gym. So yeah, take you with me. So it's currently 9:33. Like I said, we finished up breakfast and we're just getting started into this trading space. So as you guys can see, I've been doing tons, and I mean tons, of research and note taking and information gathering, developing, finding different strategies and whatnot. So not even really finding different strategies. So luckily enough, I went to high school with this one kid. His name is Marshall, but he goes by Bids and Offers on Instagram if you guys want to drop him a follow down below. But I reached out to him in efforts to kind of accelerate my learning process, hoping that he could point me in the right direction on who to look to for help, what's like the best videos to watch, maybe what's the best course to buy, and then any further questions I had outside of that. He does do live trading sessions and stuff like that, so I can watch those as well. But he put me onto this really awesome creator, Carmine Rosado, and I have been going crazy on his videos. His strategy does make a lot of sense to me. So I went through all the videos, and as you guys can see over here on my desktop, we are going to start getting an idea of the markets and how they move, to start spotting like different nuances so that we can start to find opportunity. The advice that I can give you guys for any space, as like I have found success in other aspects of life, specifically in business, is find a mentor who's already doing what you want to do, right? And ask them every question that you have and seriously take in every answer and implement it and see how it changes and how it works for you. Having a mentor can like seriously chop down your path to success, because obviously that person has already done it, right? So they can tell you, oh, take a left here, take a right here, take a left here, and take a right here, rather than you taking all the wrong turns and having to backtrack and retry it again yourself. So always find a mentor. So far, the Carmine Rosado has been absolutely amazing for learning tons of different things about trading. Yeah, I'm not giving up on this. I know it's going to take a while, and I know it's not something that's easy to learn, but I'm not going to give up. So we just opened our Ninja Trader account, so we are going to be watching the market for the first time. And yeah, we're not going to be trading, but like we're going to be watching just to see what's going on. So there's about 3 different platforms that we're checking out right now to do for charting, to see order flow and whatnot. The 3 that were recommended to me were Bookmap, Ninja Trader, and Sierra Charts. But the one that's recommended by Carmine himself is Bookmap, and he also has a video showing us how to like set it up and how to replicate the settings that he uses. It has a heat map, it has volume indicators, and like bubbles that sell passive and aggressive buyers. So with that being said, I think that's going to be the best platform for us. I do want to get back online and do a little bit more research on the platform itself so I can have more familiarity with it before I get started. So we're going to head to the gym now, but when I get back today, I'm going to focus on watching videos and taking notes on how to use Bookmap itself, so that tomorrow we can actually get started and like watch market open and, you know, start watching patterns and stuff like that. In the meantime though, like I said, we are going to throw on a fit and we are going to slide to the gym. Today is I'm pretty sure it's a back day. Oh, excuse me. It's chest hypertrophy and arms. Tomorrow is back and delts. I love hitting chest. It's my favorite thing to hit. I'll make a quick little edit for you guys as well, like I always do with the workouts and whatnot. But yeah, let's get down to the gym. Let's see if we run into anybody famous today. I've run into a ridiculous amount of people in the gym already, like 4 different people. Kyle Forgard, Ashton Hall, Alex Rodriguez. Okay, Alex Rodriguez. Yes, the third baseman from the Yankees. Crazy, absolutely insane. There's always high-level people in the gym, and there's always somebody to talk to. There's always somebody to run into. There's always a new connection to be made. So let's see who we see and who we meet today at the gym. Let's get it. Nothing crazy. Gray Nike shorts, black shirt, white tank, regular shit. I do need to get me some new shoes though. I haven't gotten myself a new pair of shoes in like well over a year, or like casual shoes. So all my shoes are fried. Like they're all beat up, dirty, dingy, nasty looking. I definitely need some new shoes. But anyways, like I said, today is a high volume, hypertrophy focused chest day. We're going down to elevation per usual. And yeah, we're gonna get our lift in. We got our famous energy drink, yes, Soski. And yeah, I always fill up a bottle of spring water before I go to the gym, okay? I go to the store and I purchase like, this is 2.5 gallons worth of spring water. But my boy brought this to my attention not too long ago, and he said, bro, why does the water that you're drinking have a nutrition facts label? And at first I thought it was like, oh, because like, you know, you're supposed to label nutrition facts, like, you know what I mean? And it is partially that's true, because I'm pretty sure in the US, every product that is sold to us is legally obligated to put nutrition facts on their bottle or on the label or whatever. But on the label, there should be no section that contains sodium or anything like that in your water. So when you look at brands like Essentia and you flip it over and you look at brands like Essentia and you flip the bottle around and you look at the nutrition facts, Why is there 15 milligrams or 15 grams of sodium in my water? That literally means that there's sodium in it to dry out your system more so that you want to drink more water. Does that make any sense? Absolutely not. So, spring water is the way to go. Natural spring water. Saratoga, Aquapana, Mountain Valley. All of those are really strong, good brands that have like high integrity with their spring water. So, like I said, switch over to spring water. Get yourself right. So, yeah, like I said, we got our spring water, we got our energy drinks. So, let's head out the door and go hit this lift. Just finished the workout. Pump is immaculate. I feel so much better working out now that I'm eating more calories like on a daily basis. My body feels more full. I feel stronger, everything like that. But yeah, this workout was solid. I'm dialing it in and really figuring out like what weights push me to my limits and what's gonna like bring me to that level of failure. So with that being said, yeah, the workouts are getting better, they're becoming more intense, and yeah, can't complain. But now we're gonna go home, cook up some lunch for the second meal of the day, and then do some more studying. And as you guys saw in the last video, I had to leave my bike like 30 minutes away. It's been fucking pouring rain ever since, so I haven't had an opportunity to go get it, but it's nice out today, so maybe we'll have an opportunity to go grab it today. So if so, I'll take you guys with me. But yeah, let's head home. So we're back at the crib now, and like I said, we are gonna cook some food. So for lunch, we have some chicken quesadillas coming up. Let me show you guys what's inside. We're gonna put in here to make them bussin'. Of course, we got our pre-cooked shredded chicken. We put some peppers, onions, chipotle mayo on the tortilla itself, and of course cheese. And Pueblo Linda flour tortillas. Like I said, I'm not like super picky about like counting calories right now. I'm literally just trying to eat as much as I can, put on as much size as possible. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Let's cook this food. See, quesadillas are finished. I'm gonna go sit down, and just like the morning, I'm gonna continue to watch like trade recap videos, things like that, to further my knowledge of the market. So after that, I'm gonna take a shower, and then we're gonna do some more studying. So yeah, let's get into that. So I finished up showering. It's around 3:30, like a little after 3:30. And we're just gonna get back on the computer and continue to study different videos and different creators and stuff like that to build up our edge for trading. So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this little time lapse of me studying the market and whatnot. Also too, I got a Home Depot truck for 7 p.m. So we should be picking up the bike today. So I'll take you guys with me to do that. I'm getting like an 8-foot flatbed, so that means I'm going to have to like pop the trunk and get the bike in the back somehow, which is gonna be fun. And I'll show you guys how that goes. So make sure to stay tuned because that's gonna be funny as hell. I'll get back to you when we have our third meal of the day around 5 p.m. So after a ton of research, I finally figured out where the battery is located in the motorcycle. So I'm gonna go buy a battery for the motorcycle. I'm getting the receipt because if this shit doesn't work, I swear to God. But I'm gonna go buy a new battery for the bike, and I'm gonna drive out there and I'm gonna try to put it in.
and see if it'll start the bike. Fingers crossed, pray for me, because if it doesn't work, I'm going to lose it. But anyways, I need to have my 5 o'clock meal, which is going to be steak tacos. So I'll show you guys that. And then we'll wait for the traffic to die down a little bit, and then we'll go try and handle this bike situation.
So we got our steak cooked, and I cooked a whole package of steak, as y'all can see, because obviously, like, the best way to go about this is to cook it all in one shot and then just kind of like reheat it when you need it, kind of thing. Just makes the process a little bit faster when you come back to it like later in the week and whatnot. Cooking up the onions too. Nice little garnish for the burgers, which you're gonna see later tonight. But yeah. There is all of our steak cooked up. This should be about like 5 days worth of steak or so. Nothing crazy, decent amount. Tacos together, and I'll show y'all when they're done. Yo, on my mom, on my mother, okay? The next apartment that I move to, I swear to God, will be non-pet friendly. Non-pet friendly. All I hear is somebody's fucking dog yapping inside of their apartment. Not even outside of the apartment. Inside of the apartment. What is good with you and your dog? Figure it the fuck out. Ridiculous. Wait till I show you guys later these fucking yip-yapping ass mother... So, we got our tacos all finished up. Tacos go crazy. So we got steak with Montreal steak seasoning. This brand is fire. Grill Mates, they make a Montreal chicken. That shit's gas too. But so we got our steak seasoned with the Montreal chicken. I put some lime juice on there. I put a little bit of cheese on there. I know I'm weird for that, but I don't care. I added a little bit of cilantro as well, and then lettuce to top it all off. We got 3 tacos. We're gonna eat this and get back on the computer, get back to work, taking notes, watching videos, and then we'll wait for the traffic to die down and we'll go see what's up with the bike. The motorcycle mission continues. All right. So the traffic finally died down. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm about to head down to Advanced Auto Parts, pick up a new motorcycle battery and a receipt. And then we're gonna take that bitch down to the bike and see if we can get it started. I'm gonna bring my toolbox as well. So just in case, I don't think I'll need it, but just in case. Yeah, cross your fingers for me, please. All right, as you can see, we're here. So let's go see if we can get a fucking motorcycle battery and get this bullshit over with. All right, so the BS begins. Gotta go get the battery off the bike first because apparently motorcycle batteries are not universal, even though they look so. So let's go to the bike now. Well, it's a good thing I didn't buy a battery because the bike is gone. It was there a few days ago. I drove by the other day. It's gone now. I'm gonna go inside and ask, see what happened. Let's see. Do you know what happened to the motorcycle that was on here?
But that motorcycle get like 2 weeks here.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the cop take it. I don't know. Today I don't see it because that motorcycle get a lot of time here. I just came today, I don't see it. It's
So
yours.
that's the first day?
I take it today. They take it.
Who?
I don't know. When I came this afternoon, I was in the second shift. I started at 2 o'clock, but when I came here today, I didn't saw the motorcycle. It's yours. Why you let that motorcycle outside for a long time?
Because I couldn't figure out what to do about it. I'm trying to figure it out now.
But the thing, you live here?
Mm-hmm.
Where you live?
In Miami, 30 minutes away, 35
Yeah,
minutes away.
but why you don't take that motor here?
Because I rode it over here, and it was a rainstorm, and then the battery died, so I couldn't start it, and I couldn't ride it home.
Oh my goodness!
Mm-hmm.
But why you never come here to report that one? You are the owner.
Honestly, I was just gonna
You can't let them out. Oh, hi, Jesus Christ. I don't know.
So, you have no way of knowing who picked it
No,
up?
I think
You don't know if it was
the
just-
cop, the people just the people who give ticket. Now you have to pay to go to take that motor. Dude, I don't know. The people who take when you let the vehicle in some part. It's those people you have to call. I don't know who take it because I didn't saw it this afternoon.
I'm just trying to find out if a vehicle was towed.
What kind of vehicle is it?
Motorcycle?
When did you last see it?
Yesterday.
If this costs me more money, bro, I'm gonna lose it.
Hello, sir?
Yep.
I don't show that it's in our log.
Okay. Was there anybody I should try next?
Well, then you might want to call the non-emergency number and report it stolen because I don't show it in the log.
Okay. It's a sign, guys. So, as you can probably hear, the bike is not here anymore, and it's not in the systems for the tow companies here in Hollywood. So, the bike is MIA right now. So, I called the police. Well, I called the police, and the police told me to call the Hollywood Tow Department. I called the Hollywood Tow Department. It's not in their system. So then I called a general communications line for Hollywood or whatever that's like connected to the police or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna send an agent or an officer over there." Blah blah blah. I'm like, I really don't care that much. I really don't care that much. Keep it, have it. Like I put way too much bread into this shit already. I'm like $3,000 deep in this bike. I'm not putting any more money into it, bro. Like if it got towed, I'm gonna have to put more bread into getting it back from the tow. I'm not putting not a dollar more into this bike. Like if I do, it'll be the battery and that's it. I'm not putting more money into this bike. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess the cops are gonna call me. They're gonna see if they can locate it. If they get a location up on it, and the location is like not bad, like if it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg to get it back, then I'm just gonna report it as stolen and sever ties. Like it is what it is. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying. So, long story short, I feel like it's a sign. I feel like it's a sign that I shouldn't be riding a motorcycle. I don't know. Whatever.
So we got our burgers here, which are going to be our fourth and final meal for the day. Did I show you guys the tacos? I think I showed you the tacos. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyways, yeah, so it's gonna be our fourth and final meal for the day. Interesting with the bike shit. So I got a call on the way home. It did get towed. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying it. It can stay in the tow yard. They can eat that. I don't know. But I'm not paying to get it out. I'll tell you that. No more motorcycle. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna eat this. I am going to get back on the computer and watch more trading videos and trading recaps and everything like that. Then I'll get back with you guys to show you guys like what I do every night before I go to sleep. But yeah. So it's around 11 o'clock now. Finished up the fourth meal for the day. Watched a couple more videos on trading and yeah. I'm getting tired already. But yeah, for me, this brings me to the last part of my day, which is basically where I just do like a deep clean of the apartment. Yeah, I really don't like bugs. I don't want to see any bugs in here like at all. So I'm like kind of scared, but that makes me really clean. It keeps me really clean. So I'm gonna go through, clean up the crib, clean up the apartment. I'll show you guys a quick little time lapse. Show you guys what it's looking like now, and I'll show you guys what it's looking like after. Nothing too crazy. We just got some dishes here, and I just gotta wipe down the stove and everything like that. I always sweep and mop too. So yeah, set you guys up. We'll do a little time lapse, and yeah, I'll get back with you guys. Just saw the house is fully clean, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to a day in the life with me. I'm really just aspiring and working towards making more money. And specifically that would be through trading. I am learning how to trade futures, S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and yeah, I'm teaching myself order flow. So I've been watching a lot of Carmine Rosado or Umar. I want to be successful. That's really it. That's what it comes down to. So that's why I go to bed early. I wake up early. I study all day. And yeah, if it's not conducive to success, then I don't really want to do it. And yeah, with that being said, or to get content for you guys. But yeah, like I said though, thank you guys for tuning in for the day in the life of a future millionaire. That's what I'm gonna name this video. I like that. Day in the life of a future millionaire, Miami edition. Yes, sir. But yeah, like I said, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.